Ring, ring, ring! The call goes out across the land for every little Timmy and Tammy that come in from the cornfields, plop down in front of the radio, and listen to another thrilling tale of Lil' Miss Kate, Ward of the State. We find Lil' Miss Kate, her loyal horse Fiorello, primary school tutor and former heavyweight champion of the world Lucinda Sheraton, and of course, New York Deputy Mayor Solomon Russell as they just made their narrow escape from the clutches of the greatest city in the world, New York City. Now, the quintessential quadruple mill about in a Metro-North bar car, ready to continue their quest to find Lil' Miss Kate's long-lost parents. But first, say, kids, how often does this happen to you? Crack! You slam a dinger straight into the outfield. But what's this? In the tall grass of center field, old Butterfingers Louis Dimpkins gets his wet little mitts on the ball. Better get moving. You round second. You round third. You slide in a home and break every bone in your left leg. Sounds like you haven't got enough calcium. Well, not anymore. Now there's Calsa powder, the new way to keep your bones big and strong. Just 15 scoops and you'll be playing for the majors. And just maybe, it'll be you up on the podium getting a smooch from Susie Dimpkins right in front of her Butterfinger brother's flat-jawed face. That's Calsa powder. Your bones are hungry. And now, crack open the theater of your mind for Lil' Miss Kate, Ward of the State.
Ah, the open railway. This sure is a pleasant way to travel. Much nicer than that handcar we had to push after escaping that Mississippi chain gang.
Usually, I despise any kind of mass transit, but these shiny new railway cars are the lymphatic system that keeps our state's precious lymph moving.
You said it, Deputy Mayor Solomon Russell. Thanks again for getting us these business class seats by flashing your ID and making a scene.
Please, I was just doing my job. Barkeep, another Cel-Ray soda on the rocks.
Now, Lil' Miss Kate, what do you say we crack open the books for a quick lesson? If I remember correctly, we were learning to distill shale oil into life-altering plastics. At least, before we got pulled away to Haight-Ashbury to perform that mummy's colonoscopy.
Lucinda Sheraton, I know you're my personal tutor and former heavyweight champion of the world, but how can I focus on basic second-grade junk like that when I'm so close to finding my long-lost parents in Niagara Falls?
Life isn't all gallivanting across the world in search of heart-pounding adventure and cultural stereotypes. You can't solve all your problems with your fists.
But it's been the solution to every predicament we've ever encountered. Ugh, stupid wall. Ugh. Ow. Whatever. If I had any friends my age, I would say, join the army.
Last stop. Everybody off. Lakeside. Last stop.
What?
I think what my 2T is trying to say is, isn't this the train to Niagara Falls?
Usually it is, but this train's draft card just got drawn. We drop at 0700, but you can get off here in this picturesque American small town. Last stop. Last stop.
Well, that train is a true American hero. Let's see what nightmare scenario we found ourselves in now.
Why? It's a picturesque American small town.
That's right. Lil' Miss Kate stands at the far end of a classic picturesque American town. Main Street, to be exact. Right in front of a classic American soda fountain. There's nothing like this in Lennon's Collective, that's for sure.
Golly gee whiz, this sure is a picturesque American town.
Smells like cold milkshakes and warm apple pie.
Wait, I smell freshly cut grass and the clanging of the milkman's famous glass bottles.
I smell fresh laundry. I can't think of anything wrong with this place.
This place is picturesque.
Picturesque or not, I'm starving. Ooh, what a fine establishment.
It seems to be called Ma's Vanilla Hut, with 2 T's and an E.
Well, I've heard enough. Hey, Ma, give us 4 frosty egg creams. Yes, Fiorello, we got you pistachio. Just don't fall asleep in your egg cream, which as we all know is seltzer water and flavored syrup.
As our heroes bully their faithful horse companion, the doors of Ma's Vanilla Hut burst open, and in walk 4 of the hippest, happeningest, homunculoid teenagers this side of New Rochelle.
All right, gang, egg creams are on me, Richie Rudolph, redheaded troubadour and nicest guy in town. Oh, Richiekins, if you play your cards right, I might give you a smooch in the jazz hole I run underneath this very soda fountain.
As if, Monica Cabin. Just because you're princess of the richest mafia in town doesn't make you Richie's #1 gal.
Oh, please, like he'd ever go for a muckraking reporter and girl across the street like you, Bethany Canner.
Come on, you two. We're all part of a healthy polyamorous relationship. Why fight over me when we could all neck down by the old crime scene?
Don't get me involved. I hate crime and love Frankfurters.
Stupid head.
What? I'm stupid.
Jeez, don't these guys ever shut up?
That's the youth today. Maybe they should join the army.
You're right, Solomon, especially since this could all collapse at any moment.
My generation made sure of it.
Hey, do you guys smell that? It smells like yellow taxicabs and sewer water.
You're right, Rich. It must be that band of city folk at the other end of the recording booth.
Stupid head, we're in a diner.
What?
Hey folks, I'm Richie Rudolph. Welcome to Lakeside.
Hi, Richie. I'm Little Miss Kate, Ward of the State, and these are my hangers-on.
Pleased as punch to meet ya. I'd be happy to show you around. We'll start at the road that leads out of town, a perfect spot for city folk like you.
City folks? I'm New York City's deputy mayor, for crying out loud.
What a coincidence. I'm Stupid Head.
We'd love to get out of your two-bit town, but unfortunately, we don't have a car. And as born and bred New Yorkers, we can't walk. Do you know any way we can get to Niagara Falls?
Well, Richie, there's always your old jalopy.
But me and my dad built that together before your dad killed him, Monica. I can't just give it to them.
What if we won it? Fair and square. I've been teaching my young pupil how to become a master equestrian. We should have a race!
I don't know about this.
What's that? I couldn't hear you over this contract we're drafting. If everyone could just sign this.
You're on. We'll see you at Grim Grinning Gorge tomorrow at sunrise. Come on, gang. Let's make like a banana and go hang out with the motorcycle gang.
All right, Catherine. Are you ready to make those teenagers eat your dust? That's funny, Fiorello. The idea that Catherine has been ignoring my horseback riding lessons because she thinks learning is for chumps? Absurd!
Learning is for chumps.
Absurd!
It's true. I have no idea how to ride Fiorello. He's always driving me around in our Ford Model B. Why would I sully my rump by sitting atop his majestic hide?
But if Little Miss Kate can't ride, how's she gonna beat those swinging teens?
We could always kill them.
Oh no! You're not getting out of this one! I was like you once. Why, I battered any bandit that looked at me lengthwise. But my extremely defined triceps didn't help me when those circus freaks wrapped me in astral chains and pushed me off the Cedar Point boardwalk. No, I had to use my mind and remember the spells I learned from a book.
So why can't we just use a spell to make a car?
Now, Lil Miss Kate, you know magic.
Doesn't work on anything made of iron. Wait, how do I know that?
You see, studying books helps you remember stuff, even if you don't remember how you know it. Now, what do you say we hit the books and learn how to ride a horse?
It's a deal. What are you gonna do, Solomon Russell?
Something else!
And so, our athletic orphan Annie type, Lil Miss Kate and Lucinda Sheraton, head to the abandoned Lakeside Library to study how to ride a horse.
Let's see. General technology, no. Medicine, no. Manufacture of products for specific uses, handcrafts? No. Here we are. Dewey Decimal System number 636.1. Horses.
After a quick 2-hour refresher on literacy, Tutor and Tuti skim the pages, crack open the books, and magnify the microfiches until...
Oh no, that rooster's railing against the rising sun. We're gonna be late for the race.
Good thing the library is right next to Grim Grinning Gulch. Now, do you think you're ready?
Does Calsa powder feed young bones?
After pocketing their checks from Dow Chemical, Lil and Lucy head outside to the starting line where a giant crowd of howdy-doodies has assembled to see the big race. Monica and Bethany hold the checkered flag as Lil Miss Kate mounts Fiorello, ready to race Richie and Stupid Head in their jalopy.
Now remember, Stupid Head, If we lose this race, it'll be like losing the last connection to my father I have.
What happens if we win?
We bury this little girl and her friends in a ditch.
Now remember, Kate, you've done the reading. Now comes the easy part, riding a horse bareback against a car.
What if I forget everything I've learned?
That's why you have to wear this.
A blindfold.
That's right, a blindfold. So you can forget about the beautiful upstate New York scenery and focus on what really matters, beating those teens.
And so, after an overly provocative dance from Monica and Bethany, the race is ready to start.
On your mark.
Get set.
Go!
And they're off. After 8 miles at breakneck speed, the Taunton teen are neck and neck. A frazzled Richie turns to his friend with sadness in his eyes.
Sorry, stupid head. One day we'll be laughing about this over an egg cream in heaven. Up and out.
Ah! I'm stupid head!
Stupid Head's spaghetti-like body bounces straight for Kate. It looks like it's all over when she hears a voice. A voice inside her mind.
Focus on what really matters, beating those teens.
I can beat them. I can. And I'll do it using what I learned on page 729 of Horses, an American institution. Horses kill over 20 people a year. Fiorello, trample that stupid man!
Kate directs her lovable horse to trot upon Stupid Head like a meat trampoline, giving them the boost they need to overtake Richie.
I forgive you!
No!
Yes!
It's Kate, it's Richie, it's Kate, it's Richie, it's Kate, it's Richie, it's Kate, it's Richie, it's Kate by a nose!
Well, you won this old jalopy fair and square by killing my best friend. Here are the keys. Might be a little low on gas.
Thanks, Richie. Now, what do you say we go enlist in the army as friends?
Wish I could, Kate, but I'm fighting at a bear bait tomorrow. I'd better go practice. Goodbye forever.
Now, Kate, did you learn anything from all this?
Yeah, horse hooves are made from the same protein that comprises human hair and fingernails.
That's my girl.
Hey, what'd I miss?
Deputy Mayor Solomon Russell, where have you been?
Somewhere else.
Will little Miss Kate find her parents? Where was Deputy Mayor Solomon Russell? Can Fiorello drive a stick? Find out none of these tomorrow on Little Miss Kate, Ward of the State. Coming up next, the masked newspaper man in The Case of the Kung Fu Local 14. But first, farm information.
The boll weevil is back. Run. Run.
Little Miss Kate, Ward of the State, is written and created by Seth Finkelstein and Teddy Dinner. Mixed and produced by Liam Sr. Featuring the vocal talents of Lizzy Furey, Josh Nasser, Anna Rock, Max Hegley, Steph Permut, Erin Arata, Seth Finkelstein, and Teddy Dinner. Our artwork is by Roxy V. You can find her work at @BigHugeFrog. Like what you hear? Leave us a tip at ko-fi.com/LilMissKate. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the show on the podcatcher of your choice. Thanks so much for listening.